We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I am your host today, Bumpy McSquiggums, and we're diving into some more SD Gundam G Generation Cross Rays, the final story of the Iron-Blooded Orphans is about to unfold. And yeah, I think we owe it to ourselves to see it through to the end. So let's get to it. I'll try it on extra. We'll see. Maybe something cool will come of it. Maybe not. Once I have Bael, the whole world will be mine. McGillis, who treated power as an absolute, had his ambitions dashed by Rustel's deft maneuvering. The Revolutionary Army set out boldly for an all-out battle. They were powerless in the face of the Arianrod fleet's rock-solid resistance and forced to retreat to Mars, their last bastion. Our next battlefield will be on your home turf. We still have a fighting chance. It was a roundabout way of getting there, but it would truly mean something if you showed your strength in the skies over Mars. What's more meaningful than the lives of our friends? There is no stopping for us now. We must carry on with the wishes of our fallen comrades in our hearts. We cannot let their deaths be in vain. The situation is certainly far from optimistic, but Mars is familiar territory for you. Why should we follow your orders in these circumstances? Orders? I thought we were joined forces as equals. Oh, I thought we joined forces as equals. Well, we're not equals now. We stuck our necks out in this fight because we figured with your money and resources we had a good shot at winning. But if you're the one leaning on us now for support, it's our way or the highway. Certainly, that's more than fair. I rather like the way you do things, actually. You trust in nothing but your own strength, and you fight ferociously against your enemies. We've never had enemies. You don't hate those that take the lives of your friends? Oh, I do. I'd love to murder every last one of them in horrible ways. But they're enemies because of circumstance. Whether you are active or passive, enemies remain enemies. We have nowhere left to run. Fighting is our only way. Is the only way we will have a future. In his dire straits, McGillis resorts to still more cajolery. His ideals have long since departed from those of Tekkadan. They have begun to gird themselves for different battles, to survive together as a family, to keep pressing onward. That was Tekkadan's original struggle when they departed Mars together with Kudelia, and it remains the same till today. Yeah, it feels like a lifetime ago, right? They left Mars with Kudelia. I've talked big all this time about how this one battle will give us everything we want. Money, status, all of it. You got the money. I don't know about status. All that big talk turned out to all be a big fat lie. I'm the one that made you a liar, Orga. Mika? If I'd taken out everybody in our way, you wouldn't have been a liar. But in the end, I just couldn't. Of course. It's always been like that for you, from the very start. Orga? It's always been like that. I've been wondering if I led our friends to the wrong place, you know? All that fretting was pure conceit. It's you who brought me here. Everybody brought me here. To make my words a reality, to support me. It was all you guys. In that case, all I can do for you now is to never hesitate. Give me all that you are. I did that long ago. Yeah, you did. To build a home for their family, a place where grown-ups can't persecute them, to grasp the future he strived for so long to reach. Orga, Tekkadan, they continue to struggle to survive, and now, on Mars, the land where it all began, the last blood is about to be shed. Indeed. So we lost Biscuit. We lost Masahiro. Probably lost somebody before Biscuit and Masahiro. Stage 12, their place. We lost Naze. We lost Amida. We lost Lofter. We lost Shino. It's rough, man. We've had a lot of loss. So where's that McGillis jerk? Just left, said he had something personal to look into. Dude's bad news if you ask me. He still wants a fight with the Ariane Rod. He's got to be nuts. I don't know, guys and gals. It's 6:30 in the morning. I'm a little tired. I'm not that tired, but apparently my tongue is like, nope, I will not work with you, mouth. Sorry, and brain. So, what would happen if we handed him and Bael over to Gallerhorn? Well, this could be our chance. Yeah, we're back on Mars now. We could start over from square one, and you think we can just do that? But, come on. The boss I know would never betray a partner he's teamed up with. You're exactly right. I took him up on his offer. It wouldn't be right to turn away now. But you know what? It's starting to sound like doing the right thing is a lost concept to McGillis. Then, yeah, if it comes down to it, we'll have to end our relationship with McGillis Farid. Boss! What is it? I just heard something on the news. What's the news? Or maybe it's just, what's the news? McGillis Farid's whereabouts remain unknown. However, it is assumed that he is with an armed organization known as Tekkadan. Tekkadan was briefly hailed as revolutionary heroes, but, in fact, under former Brigadier General McGillis Farid's command, they have carried out numerous acts of destruction and combat. The hell? Whoa! That's us they're talking about. Hot dang. It's not something to get excited over. Being treated as the bad guys here. Gonna be kings of Mars. Now we become common criminals. Yeah, it's not great. Rough times ahead. The Ariane Rod fleet stays. So they've landed on Mars. Even if they've taken shelter at Tekkadan's nest, they won't be able to resupply any longer. It's only a matter of time before they destroy themselves. But why go through all of the trouble of making them wanted men? My next operation will exploit their presence to the fullest extent. Master Rustle, please allow me to take part in that operation. I cannot put you in a position of command, Iak. I don't mind, sir, nor do I intend to join meaningless engagements. I ask only for you to allow the spoiled lordling to fulfill some role. And as a future leader of Gallerhorn, I wish to bear witness to the last moments of a man obsessed with power. So be it. I permit you to land on Mars. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Some bad Juju Magumbo is gonna go down. No luck, sir. Nothing from Y&Y Company or Yasumi Securities. Dang, now that we've been branded as criminals, I guess nobody's gonna loan us a dime. Yeah, and all of our accounts have been frozen, too. Yeah, I know. We barely got the money to feed ourselves, and Gallerhorn could be knocking on our door any moment now. Excuse me, boss? Ms. Kudelia? Admos Company's funding has been cut off as well. It's obvious that any funding Admos Company gets will go to Tekkadan because of what we deal in. We can't afford to take part in blatant criminal activity. Cut your ties with Tekkadan, and we'll start funding you again. That was the excuse they made. Admos Company will certainly support you, though. We don't have much in the way of cash, but no. They were right. You should cut ties with us. We've got our dream, and you've got yours. There's no reason for them to die together. Well, that's... Meribit. Yes, sir. Call a meeting. Oh boy. You're like, struggling to drain a little bit, aren't we? What's this all about? This meeting came out of nowhere. Is it about what's happening next? Thank you all for coming. I'm here to say one thing. If anybody in Tekkadan wants out, I want you to speak up now. Whoa, Orga? What's gotten into you, man? The work was dangerous, but I guaranteed you good pay. One day I'd give you safe jobs that weren't life-threatening. That was what Tekkadan was supposed to be. I'm sorry, guys. Tekkadan has turned out to be a different place entirely. Orga. I can't give you any decent severance pay, but... the hell are you going on about, Orga? We've come this far together. Yeah, how can we throw in the towel now? Boss, we're in this to the end. I don't want to give up. You guys. Zach? I'm out. Zach? Hell, don't the rest of you guys have brains? Use them. What's all this I don't want to give up crap? The results are already in. The hell do you mean to the end? The end's already here, guys. A bad ending where everybody dies. Shut up. What's your problem, Hush? Hush, don't. Look, you've all done plenty for Tekkadan. I won't stop anyone who wants to leave. I want all of you to think long and hard about this. Screw this. Hey, Zach. Let him go. Boss. So, Tekkadan's starting to fall apart. It's not great. Some of the newer members not really in it to win it or into the end. So, yeah. She didn't do so well against the Barbatos the last time in battle. She kind of got mollywopped, but she somehow didn't die. Galileo found her, so here we are. I heard you'd woken up. For half a day ago, yes. It took you long enough to come see me. My apologies. I never thought you'd be pining so much for my presence. Honestly, sir, I was afraid. I've faced mortal danger many times, but it wasn't like that. I felt a coldness, like a devil was clutching at my soul. Would that I could attain such strength in exchange for my life. Julieta. I think I understand what you spoke of now. Oh? The idea that any strength is fine as long as it makes one stronger. I no longer believe that. I wish to grow stronger as a person, as myself. As you should. Indubitably. We're wanted men. As long as we are who we are, we'll have nowhere to run, huh? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Of course, we could always become someone else. Someone else? Something wrong? That's right. What if you became someone else? Huh? I mean, we could, but... you know, it'd never work. Maybe not on Mars, but on Earth, maybe. That's it. Makanai. Oh, yes. Kreese is still an Arbrow colony. It's Arbrow on Earth that manages your IDs. If we could alter the data in their databanks, we'd be off the scapegoat list. Boss, good news. Oh, yeah? We've been granted allowance to use some of Tekkadan's funds. It took time to get the ball rolling, but we're good now. Maribit, thanks. I owe you one. Aw, shucks. Okay, I'm starting to think we might have a chance here. If we can use this money to make our way to Earth somehow and get all of our IDs rewritten. But then what happens to Tekkadan? Well, I've got nowhere to go. That's easy. Wherever Orga is, that's where we belong. You're right. Yeah, I guess you are. A few changed names won't change who we are. Okay, now that that's settled, we start by reaching out to Old Man Amakanai. Allow me, I'm borrowing your comm line. Kudelia, the phone's over here. Thanks, Atra. Well, I mean, it is, but seems to not be working. Huh. What's wrong? Well, the line's not working. You're right, all of our outside lines are down. That can't be right. Orga, trouble. What is it? It's Gjallarhorn, and they've got the whole area completely surrounded. They're here already? It's interesting that we've come full circle, I feel. Very reminiscent of the early days. Jeez, man, what the hell is this giant army? I left Tekkadan, it's not my problem anymore. Does this mean that I'm Tekkadan no matter how far I run? Alright, so I think by this point in time... Hold on, we'll wait until... Okay. I believe by this time... Orga tried to reach out to Rustal Elion through his contact with... he reached out to Tewaz. He didn't ask to borrow money or anything like that. He was just trying to get a hold of Rustal Elion. He reached out to Rustal Elion and said, hey, you know, could we just, you know, not do this? It was all me. Just let me take the blame, let everybody else go. Could we surrender? Whatever, right? And he's like, no, I'm sorry. Can't do that. You know, he's like, we'll turn over McGillis. We don't want anything to do with it. You know, blah, 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 blah. He's like, yeah, but, you know, somebody has to pay, and you guys are going to be the scapegoats. So, Tekkadan has to be wiped out and made an example of for Gjallarhorn to continue its ways, essentially. So, all communication cables have been cut. LCS drones are being shot down as soon as they go up. With QCCS out too. Forget about Amakanai. We're not getting any info from the outside. Gjallarhorn's been quiet for a long time now. It's no surprise they'd attack eventually. Talk about being up a creek without a paddle. So do we hit him back or what? You dumbass, we're overwhelmingly outnumbered here. What do we do, boss? What else? We make a break for it. Nothing else we can do. Are you even listening? Even on the off chance we make it out alive, we'd still be running from a manhunt wherever we go. As long as we can get away, it's fine. Then we just demolish this place and make it look like we're wiped out. Wiped out? Yeah, we fake our own deaths. We can worry about contacting old man Makanai after that. Oh, I get it. Then there wouldn't be a manhunt for us. Smart thinking, boss. Don't stroke his ego. First off, the chances of us getting away are next to zilch. There could be a way. Huh? I remember some old electric supply cables running underneath this place that date back to the Calamity War. If the tunnels for those are still intact, we might be able to reach Crise. We could do that? Are you for real? Eugene, you two go check out the tunnels on the double. Yes sir, you got it. Listen up guys, this won't be like our other battles. We won't win this one by killing somebody. The goal of this battle is for all of us to get out of it alive. Stay alive, and we'll give them a black eye just by surviving. Got that? Whatever you do, never back down. Yeah. I see, so you choose to escape from here. The Tekkadan I know would have chosen to fight without a second thought. We're not stupid. We don't fight losing battles. We have a different battle to fight. A different battle, What is it that you seek from that battle? All I care about right now is everyone surviving. We take whatever's available to us at the time. After that, we figure the rest out together. That's how we've always done things. At some point, I guess I lost sight of that. What an utterly empty epiphany. Say what you will, it ain't empty. As long as I've got friends. Friends, huh? No, family. And then Vin Diesel comes out. Yeah, family. That's fine. Orga, we found the tunnel. Really? Yeah, it's pretty banged up, though. We can't use explosives down here. We'll have to dig it out by hand. Round up everybody non-essential and get digging. On it. Oh yeah, some of the cables still work. If the Crise side receiver works, we could contact the outside. I see. Good to know. First, get the tunnel cleared ASAP. Copy that. If we can't escape immediately, I wish we could at least get in touch with old man Makanai somehow. You want to contact Earth? Yeah, if we make it to Crise, there's also Kudelia's Admos company. We could probably manage from there, but it's not happening with everything surrounding us. With just a handful of you, it might be possible to break out of the blockade. Wait, really? I'm about to penetrate Gallarhorn's blockade on my own. Naturally, their attention will be focused on me. It should be possible for you to flee while they're distracted. You do that for us? Don't get me wrong, I'm doing what I need to do for my own goals. Whether you take advantage of that or not is no concern of mine. But your plan works out in my favor. By making it look like you're staying, we can draw out Rustal Elion. I'm going to use you all to destroy Rustal. Going somewhere? Yes, Mikazuki August. Do you care to join me? Why? Why indeed. I found it beautiful the way you fought. The power that I idealized. The power capable of granting a brighter future. Your group doesn't know how to wield such power. I'd hoped to guide that power to achieve our respective ideals. But it seems that I've erred. Your group's brightness has no ideal. No goal. No destination. Its ephemeral essence is what makes it. You talk too much. We'll get there. Get where? Hey, nobody said you could headhunt around here. I beg your pardon. I'll be going now. Chad, have Ride bring a car around. I'm about to head for the Admos company. Admos company? On it. Taking Kudelia and Atra with me. Call them over. Every second counts. Hurry. Oh, also, apparently they glossed over this as well. Atra kind of told Mika she wanted to have a baby, and he agreed, and she's pregnant now. It's a bit uncomfortable. They're kids. I see why they kept that from the game. Just saying. They kept a few disturbing things out of the game, and I'm grateful for that, and I apologize if I ruined your days for sharing those things with you. Despite that, I still think it's worth watching. I'm not going. Atra, this place will be a battlefield soon. It would be safer for you and Kudelia to leave. But I don't want to leave Mikazuki and everybody else behind. We don't have time for this, Atra. But, Atra, let's go. Together. Oh yeah, and then Kudelia pronounced her love also for Mikazuki, and now they're like a threesome family, and Kudelia agreed to take care of Mikazuki's and Atra's baby. It's real weird. So, just gonna ignore most of that and move on. I promise Mikazuki that I protect you and your baby. Yeah. Wait, what? A baby? Please, Atra, let me keep my promise to Mikazuki. The promise I made to the man I love. Oh, Kudelia. Okay. Alright, now get in. I'm surprised Meribit's not like more freaked out by this. Wait, what about you, Meribit? I've still got some work to do. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll see each other again. Iron flowers don't wilt easily. Meribit. Okay, everybody in. Hope you're all set. Orga, you sure you don't want me to go out there? It's not time yet. I've got something lined up for you, Mika. Okay. We missed our shot. No Kings of Mars for us. Was that where we really belonged? It's where I thought we did. We'll keep looking. That's why I'm about to head to Crise with Kudelia and Atra to talk with old man Amakanai. I don't know. I never know what you'll screw up with. Have no idea what you'll screw up without me around. Now, come on. You know you can't barge into the city with Barbatos. But still. Okay, fine. Let me borrow your gun instead. This? Yeah, maybe loaded? Yeah. Takes me back. Real talk. You had me spooked back then. But the way I saw it, as long as I was with you, I'd never have to be afraid of losing to anybody. You still see it that way? Yeah, absolutely. Orga, you'd better bring it back. I know, Mika. No worries there. I'm going now, Mikazuki. You be careful out there, Mikazuki. Bael's about to move. It's time to go. Yes, sir. Going now. Oh, am I gonna have to do something? This doesn't look like this is gonna be any fun. Looks like they're ready to go, too. Oh my god. Ahab waves detected in enemy base. The pattern? It's the Bael. There you are, McGillis. Everybody hold position. Don't move. But, Master Eok. We have the Martian press watching us. These are Master Rustel's orders. He wants us to stand by until our foe strikes us first. We're supposed to just watch him destroy our allies? That's right, you must not move. Master Eok. All of you, hold position. But if there is to be bloodshed here... They're moving in alone? Ah, they're trying to lure me into striking first. This is too reckless, Master Eok. Reckless though it may be, I've been saved from peril by so many of my subordinates. Their lives are the reason I still live today. That is why today I use my life to save all of yours. You have an admirable dedication, Iakujin, but I'm afraid I must cause quite a stir. I'll take you up on your bald-faced provocation. Now, signal the attack. Yes, sir. All forces commence counterattack. Tekkadan, do you read me? I'll be keeping the enemy mobile suits busy until you guys make it past this blockade. Oh boy. Really? Oh my god. In the meantime, I want you to head here. Can you manage that? Yeah, I know this area like the back of my hand. Don't mind us. Go nuts out there. I see you didn't need me sticking my nose in. Off I go. Ride reaches the target area. Ride can reach the target area within 5 turns? Can he? I don't know, man. And that is a lot to do. Boy. Alright, it's going to be a tale for another time. Anyway, guys and gals, that's it for this episode. Until the very next one, I have been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. We play, we fight, we conquer.